What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Factory SBR YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a little update on the Dwarf car. Now, we just got it back from my motor builder, Todd. We still have to do some things on the motor end, like some wiring issues. We're probably going to put new gauges in it, but I'll get all into that a little bit later. So here she is, and as you can see, it is not the cleanest car in the world. Like I said, we're still getting everything kind of mocked up and getting ready to finish it up, actually. So everything's kind of all scattered around, like the throttle cables up here. But anyways, yeah, we're just getting it all put together piece by piece, and let's walk through it. So we had our good friend Eric Gannon weld in this center bar to block like a tire that could possibly go through there, like any guard, because we're gonna have a rock screen on here. But this center bar wasn't there before, so now that it's there, that's just gonna provide a little extra safety. We had him weld on this tab for a motor mount that we were building. We had him weld on this tab for a motor mount that we're building, and we also had him weld the back mount down here, and he also did a little touch-ups on there. But a big thank you to Eric. He's helped us quite a bit with just minor things like welding on this, little parts I brought to him to get done. He's helped us build this new firewall. When we got the car, it was kind of all beat up just a little bit, but not too bad. But we're just kind of, you know, bringing it all back together. So we have the motor sitting in here. It's not bolted in all the way. We still have to get the drive line connected all up. We're still waiting on a couple components that we ordered online, so Todd can finish all the wiring and we can get that all put away. And then I think that should wrap up the motor side of things. But we still also have to mount the throttle pedal. And yeah, I think that's everything that has to be done with the motor and the gauges, like I said. He just has to put all the wiring together on my dash. But the dash does have power. Just, it's kind of like hit or miss. Some of these like work and some don't work. So we'll just have to have him figure all that out, and we'll get it all fixed up. So when we did get the car, the owner we got it from, and this is the cool part about Dwarf Car Racing, he built some of his own components, and a lot of people do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But some of the components that we had were custom made by him, and we don't have any of the correct ways to rebuild what he did, so we can't replicate his parts. So really, they're kind of a one-time use part. And if he's not building them anymore, then, you know, they just wouldn't work, because if we bend that set, then we're just kind of screwed. So we ended up swapping over to a Chuck LaHorde top control arm, trailing arm, lower control. We have everything that is Chuck's steering components except the spindles, but these they're pretty stout and we really like them. They're a lot beefier than some of the other stuff we've seen, so yeah, those are pretty cool. Chuck LaHorde's a new manufacturer out of Grants Pass, Oregon. He actually recently just built 2 cars, and I think they're either up for sale or he's gonna run those, but they're kind of like his show cars to like get people to go buy his stuff. So I definitely think, you know, this is a 2010 M&M chassis, and I really like how the M&Ms look. But I think what we're going to do is, just because Chuck, we've known him for a little bit longer than everyone else in the Dwarf car world, his stuff is really cool. It's really nice. He used to build, or I think he does still build, asphalt stuff. But I think next year when we go to a new chassis, it's definitely going to be a Chuck LaHorde chassis. If you like the components that you see on here, go ahead and go on Facebook, and I'll actually link him in the description to Chuck LaHorde. He builds, like I said, all that new stuff. And if you want to go check out his new chassis, I'll link his Facebook in the description, and you can go check it out and give him a message. So we also still need to mount the seat. We have the bottom bracket built that we built. We just pretty much have to bolt it in. And then somewhere back here, I think we're going to have to get like a... I don't know necessarily if we have to weld a bar in or how we're going to do it, but I have some ideas from carts on how we could bolt something from here to here just to give the seat a little more stabilization. Everything on the rear end is pretty much complete. We just have to pretty much go through everything and make sure it's all fine-tuned and clean it up, because the car has been sitting for quite a while. So we're going to have to change all the fluids and everything. But I think once it's all changed and dialed in, we're going to take it up to Chuck actually, and he's going to help us set it up and learn some setup tips. And we're going to be ready to fire off at our first race. So that's kind of a little update on the car and some of the things we still have to get done on it. But anyways, like I said in a previous video, we want to run the WSDCA series, which is going to be at 7 different tracks in 4 different states, starting in Cocopah, Arizona in February 19th through 20th. So I'm super excited about that. But the car's coming together slowly but surely. Hopefully we're going to have it all done by January. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's just a little update video on everything that we still have to get done on the Dwarf car. But when we do start racing, I'm going to be posting videos every weekend when we go racing, just like a racing vlog. And I hope you guys are excited to come along on the journey with us and follow us along. So, as I always say, just because it's a shit box don't mean it ain't fast. I'll see y'all in the next video.